All right. Sorry. All right, let's get started. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I've just realized my camera's a little tilted. Maybe a couple of seconds. All right, I think that's not right. That's worse. It's too far. There we go. All right. Hopefully everyone's going well tonight. Let's jump straight into it. We are doing everything about permissions. And the best thing is, I got my tablet back. Okay. Skelly draw. Let's open up our local host, but we also want to open it up as team leader. And I think the read only. We also had a random one. And so forth like that, and I've got to remember what we were doing. So yeah, we're talking about permissions. So let's go in here. Let's open up Dark Admin. Let's open up the permission sets. Let's go add and edit. Okay, so down here you'll see like we've got a bunch of extra permissions, and I want to take note on the comments. So we've got the extra permissions. All right, and what we've specifically got is can user make comments. Now, this is all fine and dandy. We then break this down into each object. So we'll have a task, put it on Kanban board. We've got it on projects. And so forth like that. And what we need to do is we also need to probably implement it for requirements. Requirement items. Organizations and customers. Alright. So, yeah, we just need to do all that. Alright. I know that there's an ad break starting soon, but I'll continue going through with what I was doing. So what we did last time was we had we started creating the generic sort of permissions, and then we added this in to sort of filter it out. So just in case this doesn't work, we'll try otherwise that, and we've got an ad. Alright, and we're here with ad time. So yeah, I'm hoping everyone's going well tonight. So I'm hoping to have another release done tonight around these permissions and so forth like that. Because I want them out. I kind of want to get this all started and fixed and all that kind of stuff. Because it is actually holding up the sprints, what I want to actually do with the sprints. So yeah, once I get this done and sorted, yeah, I think it'll be good. So yeah, and hey Taku, how are you going? So yeah, we also have Socks here. Oh, she's complaining she doesn't want to be picked up at the moment. Socks, say hi. Yeah. How are we doing with the ad break? 30 seconds left. So. Yeah, she's been she almost sat on my keyboard then. Yeah, I know. You almost sit on my keyboard. She's like looking at me being like, no, I didn't. And I was like, yeah, you did. You almost did. So, yeah. Anyway, we should be 5 more seconds, and then the ad's finished. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. I'm just going to jump straight back into it. So, yeah, last week what we were implementing is this. We've actually got a try except here, which is a try catch with multiple other different languages. So if this doesn't work, it'll just go, all right, cool, there was a problem, and just move on. And that's perfectly fine. However, I don't want to keep this in as an issue because I want this to be properly fixed. Now there's one or two ways we can actually do to fix this. We can, in fact, let's do it properly. Let's limit this to particular lookups. So if object lookup in, and then what we want is task. So we want project. Actually, I want to use double quotes. Task. And then Kanban. Ooh, we haven't done the... I think it'll be Kanban card we're looking at. Alright, we're going to have to look that up very quickly. I'm going to close that. And close all of these other ones because we don't need them anymore. Oh, we're gonna just Kanban comment there. Yes, Socks. Alright, we're gonna have to do this like this. Then we can just get rid of that, and then we get rid of this, and that should work. But it'll only work with the projects and the tasks at the moment. What will happen is when we'll have to unify all this. We're getting rid of the word history, and we're actually putting in comment. And I do believe I put in a bug request to actually get that fixed. This should be good in the sense that it makes more sense. History comes from the very, very old NearBeach, in a sense that you were recording bits of history and stuff like that. And nowadays it's morphed into comment. So yeah, we'll have to end up doing that at one particular point. So going in here, I think that's a fix. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be like to do implement a more generic version so we can include other objects like requirements, organizations, and customers, etc. Alright, like so. So I've got a little to do in there. Hopefully I'll find it and fix it. So I also should open up our new track. So we've got currently 12 issues. Document upload doesn't check any permissions. All right, let's jump into here. Yes, we've got to do this too. Now, did we fix this one already last week? Anyway, let's double check generic permissions. We should now be checking it out. Well, we got that ability to check it now. And what I got to do is I've got to Alright, no, we haven't got it in here yet. Oh, sorry. Oh. Yep, alright. So I'm just trying to remember what we were doing, exactly how we were doing this. It's not part of the generic permissions. It was part of the object permissions. Check user generic permissions. Yep, there I go. Now we're not calling this at all 253. From NearBeach internal tools, no, but we'll need it after here. From NearBeach dot decorators dot check user permissions import decorators, sorry, check user permissions dot object permissions import check user generic permissions. No, it's just generic permissions. Like so. We said 2.5. Yeah. Oh, this one isn't. Sorry, I've mucked that up. All right. Got to fix this up. All right, cool. With the generic, sorry, that's the generic. We want object permission, so we need minimum permission level, which will be a 1. So we need a 1, and we need document. So we need to check their document permissions. So remember, there's 2 stages that we're doing with this. So the permission check. Alright, so we've got the permission check. So stage 1. what it does is it checks the user's permission for the object. For that object. If requirements are met and so forth like that, then it just returns that because like, all right, this is done. Sweet, you've got permission. It does a secondary check then, and it checks the extra permissions. Which are these document and comment and so forth like that. So if it passes those particular things, then it goes, all right, cool, the user does have access and everyone's happy. These extra permissions are only checked when we flag them to be checked. So essentially, this is optional. And we are defining that just before the function. So that's what we're doing here. We're like, all right, cool. If they don't pass this particular object check, just check the document key 1, 2. So this should, in theory, now work. So if we go to, I am trying to read only extra. And then let's go view all objects. Let's pick a task 3. Let's go documents. Let's upload a document. Let's do the small gunner one. Upload. Ooh, we hit an issue of 500, so this hasn't worked for us. If I hit upload again, we should see this. It is a 500 internal server error. Expected keyword argument user level. All right. So what we want to do is I want to move these around so they're in order. I don't need that anymore. All right. And what I want to do is I'm going to put a breakpoint here. I want to see if we meet that breakpoint, and all we're doing is reading that. All right, we haven't met that breakpoint, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that breakpoint, and I'm going to put breakpoint up here, and I'm just going to hit upload file. We haven't hit that breakpoint either. Okay. I'm going to, because yeah, that should. Definitely hit this. No. All right. I know why. We forgot to implement that. So we need the guys and quags in here because we are overloading this particular function. Alright, so once we've done that, we're going to re-upload that document. I'm going to do this one. And it's done. Now, did we remove our breakpoints? I'm not in debug mode. Right. Alright, so this will be part of a task, which is not part of the subs, not part of those two, so actually it does go to generic. And I'll follow all of that, and then I'm just putting a breakpoint here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right hand click and I'm going to go resend. So now we've hit the breakpoint. Sweet. So as you see, we're just defaulted to that. We're checking if the documentation is that. We get all the permissions and we're like, hey, that's actually true. And that one just goes, yep, that's full. I really should switch these two around, but that's fine. This one line is temporary. All right, and then I'm just gonna hit play. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that breakpoint. So I'm happy about that. Now, what I wanna do is I wanna test another read-only user. So this is team leader. This is no permission. All right, cool. This is the user I want to use. So this person doesn't have access. Sweet. Now, is this? I'm gonna log out, and I'm gonna go read only, and I'm gonna go to task 3, and I can't upload anything. All right, sweet. So I'm happy. I think the notes will be the next thing. Which we've got a 403. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to re-add this in. I want to hit submit note. It hits this. Goes through, all right, extra permission. Oh, yeah, all right. Stop it. No, you know that you're not allowed to do that. All right, no, implement. I was meant to click on this one. All right, so checked user permissions, add notes. We haven't put it in here yet. And it would be extra permissions equals history. And we'll need to come through and rename these once we do it and all that kind of fun stuff. But let's do the release first, and then let's do a plan of attack. All right, cool. So I am going to just hit play because that's going to fail. And then once I'm done, I'm going to hit this, waiting for a new role. All right, cool. It goes forward, goes into here, does all this. All right, cool. Now we've hit the extra permissions. And this should look up. And it's broken. All right, unsupported lookup history for integer field or join. All right. Now, in reality, that should be mission set project history or task history. So let's go to the models. And yeah, it should be task history. So let's hit submit again. Let's bump it down to here. So the object history should be task. Ah, I see, I've done 2 underscores. All right. Let's just bump that off. Yeah, let's come back as 500. We're happy with that. Let's hit this again. It's going to hit this. We're going to go forward, forward, forward. And then you can see the extra level change to true. It should have changed to true. I'm going to do that again. Extra level is true. Extra level is true. Why did it work before with the document if I'm going through the same generic sort of things? I might need that. All right, let's have a look. All right. I don't like writing it out like this. Because in reality, we should just use something like that. But yeah, it's giving us a 403. And I'm going to put a breakpoint on this one now. Okay. So, extra level is true. It's now working. All right. Yeah, I probably needed that. And then this will add it in. If we delete note, it won't want to do it. Oh, all right. Let's find out why. Check specific object permission. No, that's not what I did. I right-clicked. All right. Let's put a breakpoint here. Let's hit yes again. Hit the breakpoint. All right. So object lookup equals nothing, which that's not good. Why is it saying organization? Should say object note. That is not correct at all. Because yeah, it's passing through organization. Oops, I've hit the wrong button. Okay, so I'm going to do a refresh. I think something's broken. All right. I'm going to go to notes. I'm going to delete note. I'm going to go yes. So we've still got a 500 issue. If I go yes again, Alright, I can see an issue. A massive sort of issue. And if I have a look down here, we've got note organization. That should be note task. Alright. Let's have a look at our view. Let's have a look at our parents module. Destination is set to task. That is not correct at all. Alright, socks. Come on. Settle. Alright, I think this is it. If the destination is an organization, we have slightly different URL due to permissions. And then, alright. This URL note delete this node ID. Alright. If destination, and I think that's meant to be destination equals organization. Then we override it. So I think there's a bigger bug here. And what I'll do is I'll wait a couple of seconds, hit reload. And then I'll go into notes, I'll hit delete note and I'll go yes, done. Add a new note, adding a new note. Edit note. Editing the note. Alright, cool. We gotta double check editing the note is correct. So I'm going to quickly record this bug. Socks, come here. Nope. I'm getting force cuddles now. Alright. No. Alright, sorry, she's just jumping around the place. It's not good when she does that. The above code has an issue in it where it will automatically assume these notes are organizational notes. So yeah, there was a bigger issue. We didn't find it because we didn't actually add in any of these permissions whatsoever. So it wasn't until we added in the permissions that we fixed it. The fix is below. So, issue deleting notes after implementing permissions. Alright, this is, yeah, critical. This is all... We're pretty much ready for testing for this. So yeah, it's pretty much ready. This is all done. I'm just recording it so that way if people look back at this, they're like, oh, why is this broken? And all that kind of stuff. And they're like, oh no, I get it because there's a bug here and so forth. So we are gonna absolutely do a big release. 7 bugs. Oof. Document uploads does not check any permissions. I think we just did this one. Yeah, we did that one. So I should be changing that to ready for retesting. We are quickly fixing the notes though. So what we'll do, we'll go to notes, delete notes. Generic update note list. Alright, so it looks like we've got notes done correctly and stuff like that. So if we go back to here, this particular read-only user can do stuff. They can also now upload stuff. They can add a link. So NearBeach homepage. Like so, and then someone clicks on that, takes them to the homepage. Alright. So, I think this is good. We just need to have a quick look at all the other permissions and determine whether or not we want to do it in this release or do a release now and then attempt to do it, which I'm leaning on doing, because that way I can scope out any issues and so forth and yeah, fix them. Anyway, we're back on to an ad time. So here go, ad time. We've also got Socks right next to me, so we're just going to be like, hey Socks. Oh. I'm terribly sorry for all those people who just saw that in like the big screen mode. Yeah, I know you don't like the bed being moved, but people wanted to see you, Socks. They wanted to see you. Yeah, they did. You're like, oh yeah. Yeah, they wanted to see me. She's the star of the show. Alright. Oh, don't run over there. The camera's not there, sweetie. Camera's over here. Alright. Ooh, I better, sorry, hide a few things off my desk. So, there we go. Alright. Alright, stay there. Stay there, sweetie. There you go. People can see you. Alright. Okay. And welcome back, everyone. Right, Sucks. I need to get back into it. She's like, no. No, I'm here now. So I know there's going to be problems with requirement items and so forth like that, where these particular things won't work at the moment. But we're going to hit two birds with one stone. I'm just wondering if I've got bugs for that. So having a look at this, we've fixed 7 sort of issues in here. No permissions for history, notes for organization. Yep, no extra permission. Yep, all right, cool. Model change. All right, sweet. So we've got 3 bugs, which I want to update in the next round. I kind of want to put that to do into here also. Oh, yeah, that's a different thing. Hang on, I'm trying to find it now. Yep, here we go. Alright, so. There we go. I should buy another webcam. So I can have one for Socks. So notes/history means a generic function. So the above code should check to see if the user has access to that particular has access to add notes to them. object. Alright, so the UI code checks to see if the user has the ability / access to add notes to an object. Alright, cool. So stock standard sort of stuff. We will need to make this generic, so all objects that have this permission can check. I.E. Organizations, customers, requirements, and requirement items. Alright, so this is a priority, this is a major one. We're going to say this is a bug, this is submitted, this is assigned to me, this is in permissions. This is version in the next version, which will start tonight. So, yeah. We've got all of that in there. I'm just double checking into here, seeing if I can squeeze any other bugs out. Sprints currently show requirement items. I believe that one is going to go. I think we're very close to actually getting that out now. Duplicate tasks on a single day planner. I need to sit down and think about that one. Because there's a lot of there's a lot of code around it. Yeah, there's a lot of code around it. Scheduler frequency doesn't look good on mobile. Yeah, this one will happen shortly after. Once we jump back onto the scheduler. Updating profile picture multiple times. Yeah, that won't happen in this round. Improve models.structure. That definitely won't happen in this one. However, that will be happening shortly too. I want to have a talk to Nocturnal about this one. Sorry, I've just done writing up this ticket. So, improvements to model structures. I've been thinking about this ticket and how we could structure the layout. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't want to do that one in this release. However, we will be modifying the database or models table very shortly. So what we'll need to actually do is think about actually breaking it up. Alright, adding an object to the Gantt chart refreshes the page. We can have a look at that next one. 39. Clipping it, 39. Searching objects, and I need input for this one too. I need people's opinion. Alright, so there we are with that. Let's start a release. Actually, before we do, Dark Admin, let's make sure I can still do stuff. So if I go to customers, I can't upload anything or anything like that. They're essentially the very minimalistic object out there. If I go to organization, hey Nocturnal, how are you? I have been thinking. My brain just switched off. Give me 2 seconds. So, where's the model structure? With this one particular ticket, I was thinking of having it so we've got the models like so, but then it references everything. So we'll still have to put, I was thinking of putting these in their own sort of folder. I was thinking also having models.py and then a models folder. And then pretty much splitting these up into folders like bug. We'll deal with all the bug ones. Change tasks will deal with all the change task ones. Customers will deal with all the customer ones. Document and so forth like that. So I've just got a multitude of files. Yep, alright, cool. And that should work, right? If I reference them from in here. And I'll have one called variables that will contain all of these. They have a common file for all the stuff that has everything. Yeah, alright, cool. Anyway, how are you going, by the way? Hopefully good. We're going to do, hopefully, a release tonight. I'm just double checking one other thing. Alright, I can upload, I can add. Alright, I can't add a note. That's weird. You're doing good. Off this week. Oh, nice. How am I doing? I wish I was off. But otherwise, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We had some crazy weather this weekend, and some of the catio, oh no, got damaged. So I had the guy who built it around this morning. Oh, okay, that's good that they came around really, really quickly. Hopefully it is a very cheap fix. So yeah, I still remember building my mum's catio. That took so many weekends. That was a lot of work. Alright, so I'm going to put this down as a bug. Because we were able to do it elsewhere. This is partially critical. Cannot add notes to organization. Method 1, log into NearBeach. I'm probably just missing something. Log into NearBeach. Go to, navigate the menu. All objects. I keep forgetting what these are called. Find objects. And don't forget to drop everyone, exclamation point, drop, followed by your favorite emoji. I am doing shell shock. Click on any organization to on the organization's page, go to notes, create a new note. Expected results. Dialog will appear. User can add notes. Actual results. Dialog will not appear. Alright. This is major. assigned to me. This is part of the organizations. By the way, can you make the NearBeach API accept basic auth? What do you mean? I won't put a version on this yet, because I might be able to fix it now or might not be. Let's actually find out. Oh, I can't. There's a Firefox bug. So I'm going to open up it in Chrome. Let's just go admin test 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's actually go dark admin. Let's go find object, organizations, click on this. Let's go notes, let's click on this. There's nothing there. Now I'm going to go view page source. And I'm also going to go and go on project. I am going to click on notes. I'm going to add to project. I am having a look at this one. Oh, I can't read this. Okay, and then I'm right-hand clicking, and when the auth header has type basic followed by the username password base64 encodes. Kind of like API bearer token. Oh, okay. What did you want to do with this? Like external app type of stuff, so you can access data from inside NearBeach and query it? All right. Let's put that on the to-do. Sorry, there's a couple of things in here that I don't want other people to see. So just give me 2 seconds whilst I open up the board. There we go. All right, cool. This is new features for NearBeach. Automation security technically would belong under there. Let's just code new can't. NearBeach API. Wanted to enable VueJS in another VueJS. Sorry. Because we're like bearer token, VueJS. In general would be the way to go. Yeah. All right. Did you want this as a REST API? Or did you want to use probably lib somewhere? Yeah, because I think there is a Django library that does have the ability to add REST into your project and stuff like that. Okay, add API and authentication. Otherwise, what I could potentially do is I'll probably lean more on something like something where you're like, all right, I have this project and it returns back all the data for you. Not just the project data, but also the groups and users assigned to it, any notes and so forth like that. That would be better. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. Actually, I put this up as highest. So, would it be possible to add a NearBeach API to the application? Originally, this was going to actually happen, so it might be one of those things that I go back to that idea, because I was thinking, hey, for a stats platform and stuff like that, it's like click or so forth like that, it would be good to have that in. People shouting at you. I was just saying some random stuff. So I say yes, I like this idea. Originally I was trying to construct this, but we're talking like 5 years ago, before the rewrite, because it would be good for external applications. And also starting to open up NearBeach so other people could start developing plugins for it too. I've got to start thinking about that, and actually having an API in here would be best. So would it be possible to add an API to the application where the API simplifies the data going out? I.E. If someone requests information for a project, it will respond with project information, groups and users connected to that project, document information, notes, etc. GWTs, JSON Web Token introduction. Ooh, alright. Alright. Authentication should be through API keys like this, or bearer tokens. Alright, cool. Alright. Let's handle something. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat. Alright. This will be great for external applications and plugins. Alright, cool. There you go. 429. So yeah. How soon do you want that? Like, because I kind of want to finish off the scheduler, but I'm happy to put the scheduler on hold to do this. Whilst you're responding, I am quickly going to go into here. I'm going to close this. I'm going to right hand click, and I'm going to go and view source. And then I'm going to go it's not pointed. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, new node model is not on here when it should be. It should actually be part of the notes section. Alright, we could probably fix this very, very quickly. So I'm just going to put this in with this particular version. There'll be another bug we fix for this version, so yeah. Alright, so I'm going to close all of these tabs. I'm going to minimize everything, and I am going to go into source JavaScript components, and I am going to go, because this is part of this down here. So if you have a look, it should be part of the parents module, I do believe. Oh no, it's the organization modules. Alright, I know what exactly happened. So if we go into here and go organization modules, we scroll all the way down to our notes. You'll notice that we've only got one component in here called notes module. If we actually reference the parents module and we have to scroll up to the notes module, you'll notice that we've got new note history and confirm, delete, and edit. We haven't imported these whatsoever. We've got to do that right now. Don't forget to drop everyone because Nightbot likes cheat. Didn't land on the thing, so you have a chance. So Judgmental Lily's coming down to judge Nightbot. So what I need to do is I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to minimize this, and I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to import them. So I'm going to go import edit history note wizard from so import new history note wizard. Alright, cool. And I've got to put them in alphabetical order because that's going to drive me nuts. It's got add link. Alright, cool. A, B, C, D, E. So that will be edit, history note, and then new history note wizard. And that's pretty much it. And then we scroll up to here, and we just go edit history note wizard. There's no props passing through. The new history note wizard. We've got the vbind of location ID equals location ID. And we've got the vbind of the destination equals the destination. And then we just finish it off. And that's it. So everything should be building still. Alright, so if I wait a few more seconds, I'm going to hit reload, we're going to hit notes, we're going to hit, and then we're going to have this should add a note. Edited the note. And we can't delete the note. Because I haven't put in confirm. Oops. And I'm just making sure I've got in alphabetical order. Alright, we're waiting a couple of seconds. We're going to hit reload. We're going to go back to the notes and we're going to go delete note and we're going to go yes, done. Alright, cool. So we fixed that up. What I also want to do is I want to go into objects. I want to open up an object and I just want to add a note. And that's fine, delete a note. Cool. I need to do that for the documentation too. Alright, cool. So I'm happy with this. Cheers, thank you, RJ. How are you going? Hopefully you're going well. So yeah, we fixed that bug quick, but I kind of knew what was wrong with it. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go ready for retesting. It is 7:30 now, so we've been streaming for just over an hour, and we're doing our first release. So I'm gonna close all of these for the moment. And I am going to go NearBeach.read the docs. You're all good? Oh, that's great to hear that you're doing well. It's been a while. Thought I'd pop in. NearBeach looks like it's coming along nicely. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's we're currently fixing up the permissions because we need to fix them up for the next stage, which is the sprints. So once the permissions are working perfectly, and we'll continue this after this release, it's just, I want to get this particular release out and then because the next sort of thing I'm doing takes a little while also. Yeah, so once all that's done, I can do the sprints. Once they're done, I can move on and so forth like that. So yeah. I was having multiple issues with the sprints because of permissions. So, yeah. Alright, so first things first, let's cancel this. Let's go npm audit. No vulnerabilities. All right, sweet. So npm run prod to get me, and I'm going good, by the way. Sorry, I didn't see that last little bit of message. So yeah, busy, but really good. All right, we're gonna paste that in. I'm not too worried about these particular errors at the moment because I know Firefox will throw up warnings when it's nothing to do with my code. Waiting for this to finish. Hopefully it'll be finished soon. Alright. We'll copy link. So we're looking at the failed, which is 37. We've got a couple of Chromium one. We've just hit ads. Alright, whilst these ads are running, what actually happens, sometimes it'll fail first time, and all I do is I just hit rerun. Yeah, and then I look at the errors. So whenever you're doing this, you shouldn't just disregard things. You should go in and look at the errors and be like, all right, it's failing because of this. In our sort of case, it's failing because under Firefox, it just throws up an issue. That issue is because of Tailwind and how they do things. Has nothing to do with NearBeach at all. And it's annoying that it's coming up with those particular errors, and yeah. I don't know how to exclude them. I should have it so it's like, alright, if these errors are coming from this particular thing, ignore them. But I just can't. Alright, we are... Alright, we are actually coming up with some issues, so we'll have a look at them next. We'll go through them and so forth like that. So yeah, anyway, 5 seconds left for these ads. And welcome back everyone, I hope you're going very well. Let's jump back into it. So, workstation. Alright, so we've got a response status of 500. And yeah, that's not meant to be like that. So this is team leader. So I've opened this up in a new tab, but what I should have done is right hand click container team leader. And we've got change task permission 1, extra permissions. Ooh, all right. Alright, so what's actually happening is, yeah, we've broken the system. So that's why these end-to-end tests are actually implemented. This is why you meant to jump in and have a look, because, hey, when these things happen, you want these fixed. So, we've got a, it happened on check user permission, object permission, line 122. So, I'm going to close that, I'm going to open up this, I'm going to go minimize everything. I'm going to go NearBeach, NearBeach decorators, check user permission, object permission. What did we say? 122. Yep, we're function dict. This particular line, it's having issues with it. So I'm going to put a breakpoint there. I'm going to hit refresh. We're going to hit that breakpoint. We're going to go over here and we're going to go look at the object. Let's change task. Requests and quags coming through, so I need to look at this implementation. So would be change task permissions. If I go to that implementation, we've got extra permissions here. Now, that should be set up like that. And I'm just going to hit play, knowing that it's going to fail. I'm going to hit refresh again. It's going to hit this. I'm going to step over and hit play. And it still has problems because, yeah, it wants... No. Python, optional arguments in function. Just use the args parameter, which allows you to pass through arguments as you want. After ABC, you would have to add some logic like max, but it's a way of overloading. Yeah, I probably have to come back here and do this properly too, because it's an optional field. Okay. So if we close this and we go object permission, so we got all of this. Just checking specific object permission. And what I could do is I could just do this for the moment. But yeah, I thought that would have made it optional. Yeah, all right. Ooh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that properly. Hang on, I'm just testing this out. Oh. Alright. Waiting a couple of seconds, hitting refresh. Too many values to unpack. There's also clogs. Yeah. Alright. What I'm going to have to do is go through and reformat a lot of those permissions. So I am going to write that in. Reformat all functions around the permissions. As we have added in new optional fields, we should go back and format the functionality so it utilizes the quags better. So let's just do this. Instead of having terrible code like, and it is terrible, we'll admit that. Oh, piss. We could utilize the class functionality. All right, cool. This will most likely happen in the next one. So not this version at all. We'll get this version working, push it out, and then we'll really refine the whole process in the next one, because we'll be adding in every other sort of permission. We'll do a bit of cleanup around the permissions and make it a lot easier to understand too. So going back into here, we are essentially passing through that. So in reality, that is complaining. Too many values to unpack. Expected 2. Are you kidding me? All right. All right. We're going to go down into this. We're all fine with this. So it does the permissions here, and then it checks to this. Hang on. We need an extra level in here. We're not checking the extra level. Because I don't call extra level at all. So what I need is just that. And then I'm going to hit play. Going to wait a little while. I'm going to hit refresh. All right, we're on to this. And then I scoot forward. So we've got passes, true. User level is 4. All right. Looks like I didn't need to do much there. And I feel like it's going to be the same with the other one. So if I click on failed again, I've got to ignore the Firefox ones. Let's open up this one. Status code 301, move permanently. Oh, that's the private. This is team leader. All right, I tell you what, let's close this, let's close this, let's close this. Let's keep that one open. Let's rerun this. Ah, whoops. Breakpoints. Let's stop. Let's hit this. Let's cancel that. The reason why, yeah, a breakpoint actually causes issues sometimes when you're testing. All right, so it's using 16 workers, sweet. All right, let's keep going. We know about these particular issues, but I'm afraid that Chromium is showing up when these errors. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what the final product says. Yeah, we might have to fix everything. Yeah, alright, there's a lot of issues. So I'm just looking at the failed. Oh. Not enough values. Expected 3, got 2. Alright, yep. Alright. That's one problem with this. Is, yeah. Oh. Permissions are tricky. I'm not gonna lie. And hey, Owen! How are you going? Hopefully you're going well. So what I want to do is I want to open up all of these missions. They're under this. What we want to do is keep opening up these particular ones. And we're returning the yeah, we're just returning that. Oh, we're fine with that. So we don't want to send true just in case I accidentally look these up, because these aren't dealing with the extra permissions at the moment. So yeah. You're going to be in and out of stream. Ping me if you... Oh, yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much, Nocturnal. Doing good. Just learning some SQL this morning. Oh, fair enough. It is a very handy skill to have. That and ORM. Both can work hand in hand. Even though they replace each other and stuff like that, it's good knowing both of them. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit refresh. Yep, we should see this pop up now. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because it's going to be quicker to actually rerun this whole entire thing, I'm going to close this. And I'm just going to wait. We don't see any issues popping up at the moment, which is great news. As I say that, that pops up. But that could be the Firefox issue that we're having. However, Chromium has just popped up, so that's not... Alright, whilst this is running... Alright. So past a lot of them, this is looking good. So I'm just going to look at the failed. We've got 42 that have failed, which is not good. Alright, so team leader, new Kanban. Kanban card permission, missing one, required potential argument, extra permissions. Alright. This is where I open up all of these once again. I think it's because I haven't added in the optional equals nothing at the top. Once again, I've got to go through and decide later on if this is gonna work. So like so. Turn these all in. All right, sweet. All right, let's wait a few seconds, hit refresh and realize that no, this isn't gonna work. I wanna go back into this particular thing. I'm gonna close all tabs. I'm gonna once again click on object permission. I think it's 122. I'm gonna put a breakpoint there. I'm gonna hit refresh. It's gonna hit that breakpoint. I'm gonna go inside it. I've clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry, I was meant to actually click on this one, step into. Okay, I'm just gonna hit refresh. Do I need the those again? I'm waiting a couple of seconds. Gonna hit this. It's gonna. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so it needs it to be in a certain format. Alright, that's fine. This is why I want to review this and just be like, alright, cool, I'm going to make this as generic as possible. If I can pass things through the quags, I will pass things through the quags. Makes life a lot easier because then I don't have all these extra sort of functionalities and stuff like that. I've just got to document it and be like, listen, the quags could contain these particular fields. Could. And if I hit play, yeah, we should get that working now. If we go back into Playwright, go failed, open up this one. This one's showing 500. If we go team leader once again. All right. I think that's just trying to get data. Requirement information. All right. Tell you what, let's run the E2E again. Doing the E2E is also a lot faster than if I were to do this manually and stuff like that. So it's able to find these issues and I can actually process it quickly. Okay. Oh, sorry. Got a bit of a yawn going on. 8 o'clock here. We've got about 2 hours left to stream tonight. Alright, we've got 334 that have passed. I'm gonna refresh this. We've got 46 that have failed. I fixed some and now I've broken some. Alright, response status. Card information, status code 302, text found. Let's camera board permission. Oh my fucking god. Alright. Let's just go through this. This is hurdling now. So we got this. I wanna step into this. I'm just going to play and just be like, all right, cool. Let's refresh. Let's hit this. The object lookup is going to be Kanban board. So go up here, Kanban board. I'm right-hand clicking. I'm going to go to implementation. It is not there. I must have missed it. Alright, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to stop the thing. I'm going to redo the debug. Wait a couple of seconds, hit reload. Alright. Cool. So that's the card information. Kanban information, that one should also be fixed at the same time. Yep, cool. Kanban card information 2. That one should be also fixed. Yep. Edit board. Yep, alright. I think it was just that Kanban one. Project information. Okay, so go to this. So localhost project 2. So project information. So we've got a 500 with the network. Let's have a look. So we've got this. We've got the response being too many. Okay, expected 2. All right. What we want to do is we want to scroll down here. I'm terribly sorry. This is on super. So it's under sprint permission py2. I should also look up func dictionary. Function dictionary. And then do that. And actually go through here and just edit it. So it's like this. Where when we don't need the value passing through, we just go, all right, that's fine. It goes nowhere. Like so. Now we wait a few seconds. We're going to hit refresh. No issues now. Okay, so we fixed that one. I feel like... Let's just redo it. Oh, yeah. Alright. There's the long-lived chaos. Alright. Okay. 350 passed. That's a lot better. Let's hit reload. Let's hit the failed. So I'm not worried about the Firefox one. These Chrome ones I am. Because usually the Firefox ones are going to be like, oh, we weren't expecting any errors on the page. And you're like, well, it's not my error. But these Chromium ones I am a little worried about. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go down and I'm going to be like, all right, let's follow this. So we want to go to this particular place and we want to go this as team leader. So I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to close a lot of my tabs. We're going to paste in this. We're going to do, all right, cool. So we've got an issue. Not a values to unpacked. Expected 3, got 2. So we're going to go down. Yeah, all right. This is part of object permission. Line 81. So we've got passes, we've got user level, we've got this, and then we've got organization permission. So I'm going to go to that implementation. And we stupidly haven't been like, oh, you know what, let's pass through the extra level. So we're going to wait a couple of seconds. Going to hit refresh. And that looks like it's working. And we've hit an ad break. All right, cool. During the ad time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rerun this report. I'm going to hope for the best. We've been nagging down the issues. So hopefully once this is all past our end-to-end tests, we can be like, all right, I'm fairly confident this is going to work in production. This is why we've got end-to-end tests as well as unit tests and so forth like that. I am going to run the unit tests locally just because they're a lot faster. Instead of pushing everything upstream, I'm going to run it locally, and then we're going to be like, all right, cool. Does this work? Yes, it does. And then we're going to progress. So yeah. It's good to actually run unit tests locally sometimes if you're unsure if something's going to work. The reason being is sometimes you'll upload something to the unit test to run and it fails, and you're like, well, now I've got to do another commit. So yeah, whereas if you did it locally, you're like, oh well, all right, cool, I'll fix it very quickly. Rerun it again. Oh, it passes, cool, add to one commit. Yes, you can squash the commits and stuff like that, but yeah. All right, 18 seconds. All right, still going. Oop, keep dropping my thing. All right. And welcome back, everyone. So whilst you guys were on an ad break, we were rerunning this. So now we've failed 28, and they're all just. That's why I love repacing. Fair enough. I hate repacing. One day I will get good at it. I had to do it last night with a client. Just for a client site and stuff like that. I essentially, long story short, I was finally pushing my code to Git. Alright, so we've got all of this in here, which I'm happy with. And thank you very much for the follow, Yusifi. Thank you very much. I do apologize if I screwed up your name. Welcome, welcome. I do hope you are enjoying my content. Alright, so a lot of these are... Go to the page. Well, it went to that page, right? No, it didn't. Alright. Why did it fail for this one? And not any other browsers. And none of the values unpacked. Expected 3, got 2. All right, let's deal with this one again. Alright, so this is looking up object lookup Kanban board. We've got 3 coming through, and we've got false. I'm really confused. Not enough values to unpack. Expected 3, got 2. Excuse me, I'm sending 3. Alright, I'm going to close all tabs. I'm going to open up the Kanban board. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a breakpoint right here. I'm just going to hit refresh. So we do not hit that. I'm going to stop. I'm going to jump into debug. Because I feel like I fixed this issue. And it's saying no. Alright. Object lookup is Kanban board, which we've got here. We've got 3. We've got 3. And then we go into here, we're returning 3 different values. Is it not hitting this? Hold on, what happened then? I wasn't paying that much attention. Oop, wrong one. Alright, it's going through. Hang on, stop. We've got another one here. Okay. I didn't realize that, and I now have to actually fix things up. All right. Scrolling all the way across. What's actually happening is, yeah, there is a secondary return that I forgot about. I've just got to put false in for all of them. All right, that one's fine. Because, yeah, that one doesn't have another return. But yeah, it's all these other ones that do have a hidden return in here. I will come up with a better method. For this. Alright, cool. So, if I hit reload, if I actually hit debug first, and then hit reload, undo that, boom. Alright, cool. Now, the one reason why I'm confused is this. Open as admin. That worked perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know why the other browsers didn't pick that up. When in reality they should also be picking it up because it's the same permission issues. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Oh, I've hit the debug. Alright, I should delete all these. Alright. Let's hope I haven't ruined my end-to-end. Failed 28, and it's only the Firefox ones. And if we just open up a couple, vast majority, what we could do is go to page. This is admin card. Why is go to page? Throwing up an issue. I don't understand, but yeah, it goes to that page. Oh, to have title. Yeah, I think that's also a Firefox issue. Okay, cool. So I'm happy with that. So what I want to do is source VM bin activate Python 3 manage test. So what I'm running. Ooh, no such table as NearBeach permission set. Alright. I know what's wrong here. So what I want to do, I'm going to remove the database. I'm going to stop this. So what's happened here is because I've made some migrations and stuff like that, I need to reapply them. So what I want to do, Python 3 manage migrate. Ooh, alright. Python 3 manage make migrations. Okay, it's the latest one that's having problems with. So I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to open up this. I'm going to open up NearBeach. I'm going to open up the migrations, and it's the latest migrations. I'm saying this is an issue. Django DB utility operation error. No such table as NearBeach permission set. There should be. It's right there. This is annoying. I must have done this wrong. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at all of this. So, oh, let's pop create though. Yeah, I think I just got to modify this data. This migration. It did work the other day though. But yeah. Okay, not a problem. What we can do is we can shove that on the right side. We can scroll up. We can see what we can do. So what we want to do is at the top, right in def, update data. We've got apps and we've got the schema editor. And then what we want to do is we want to do 3 of those and go tell what we're going to do due to permissions not we have to update the administration permissions so they are correct. The new permissions inside NearBeach will cause the user to check the permission table, and these fields have the default of 0. So what we want is the db alias equals the scheme editor dot connection dot alias. All right. So what we want is we want permission set. So permission set equals apps.get model, and then we key in NearBeach, and then permission set. All right, and then we just go permission set dot objects using db alias dot update. Oh, I don't know if that will work. And then what we want to do, so we kind of want to do that. We want to get rid of this. And then what we need is we need operations. Migrations dot run Python, and then it's not initialize data, it's update data. So, and then reverse code equals migrations dot run Python dot not. And I don't know if that will work. Only one way to find out. So it looks like it's updated the permissions. That's one way to check is we go open up the database and we double check the Kanban board and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that right now. So we'll go over here and we'll type in SQLite, bring up our database. I'm terribly sorry that it's in light mode. I can't do anything about it. We want to go into our sites NearBeach and we want to hit the database right there. What we need to do is we're going to go browse data. We're going to go permission set. Now we haven't logged in. I need to remove the database. What I need to do is I need to then go Python 3 manage migrate, and then I need to migrate to this version. All right. Python 3, manage, migrate, help. All right. What I want to actually do is migrate to a certain thing of this. I am then going to apply what I usually do, double check everything. I need this just to work with existing data. I don't want to push this and people have massive issues with this not working and having to do a quick patch and stuff like that. So what I need this to do is I need to app label migration name. All right, migration name. Migrate. All right. Up label. Tell you what. I'll just run a test. Yeah, it's going to throw up errors. Yeah, a lot of errors. Not enough values. Expected 3, got 2. Alright, yeah. Cool. Alright, we might as well fix this one particular thing too at the same time. So generic permissions, let's close this, let's open up this, let's do this, let's paste in generic permissions as a function. This will actually be this line. So I'm going to copy this, paste in this line, and we're going to go to it. So generic permissions, we're going to go to this implementation. So extra permissions, we're going to go through all of this. What are you talking about? What about expected 3 got 2? Excuse me. It's one of the, I've got a return before. Yep. There we go. That was the same problem as before. All right, gonna rerun this. This is the joys of doing this sometimes. This is just hurdling. And once I get this fixed and actually really clean up the code, yeah. Errors 1. Not enough values to unpack. Expected 3 got 2. Alright, let's have a look there. Test page. So, URL, change task information. Alright, change task. So we want to go back to the decorators, check permissions, partials, change task permissions. We've probably got an if set. Yeah, there it is. The if statement. All right. Cool. All right. I did an alias today, and it is called. Don't step on my keyboard. Was it fixed status? It's not there anymore. It was really annoying. Remove static. Ah! It's God damn it. Alright. Alias. Remove static equals. And then what we want is remove NearBeach static and git checkout NearBeach static. Alright. Alright, sweet. So yeah, no longer do I need to type in fancy stuff. I just use the simple alias and boom, my work is done. So we've gone through a lot of these, made sure that we're updating it and stuff like that. So what we want is git add, git branch. What were we fixing? Once again, a number of bugs. Yeah, aliases are great, as long as I remember them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put 2 in there. And it looks like the other one has just disappeared also. I'm like, what the... I put them both at the start of the stream and I tested the other one too. I'll have a quick look in a minute, double check that it hasn't disappeared. It's like fix Docker. So yeah, and it runs a simple command to get Docker up and running again. Okay, git command. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put something a little bit random in here, fixing permissions. I'm gonna smush a lot of this. All right, alias. So there's the remove static, but there's no. There's fix Docker, and what I actually had have gcan for git commit amend no edit. I like it. Yeah, I need to really use it a lot more. I had this one line in there. Alright, there it is. Fix Docker. And it's gone. All right. It's not. Alright. You have a lot to get ones. Fair enough. Alright, I don't know why my aliases aren't staying. It's really annoying. Alright, cool. So we've just done a couple of tests. I just realized that I haven't done npm prod again, and I just cleared out all that data. Good for me. Not a problem. I have so much muscle memory from typing out the commands, though, that it get halfway through typing the command before I remember the alias. Yep. Alright, so we've pushed those up. What I want to do is I want to git checkout main. I want to remove the database. I want to Python 3 manage. I want to then migrate. It's everything in there. I want to then go Python 3 load, Python 3 manage load data NearBeach fixtures, and then just the basic setup. And then I want to git check out that feature again. feature extra permissions, I want to then go Python 3 manage migrate, and it works perfectly fine, which is good. All right, so that's not going to break anyone, sort of thing. npm run prod, because I've got to make sure that is actually no, cancel that. No, there's a reason. Git flow feature finish, and we're smushing. Oh, and we've got ads. All right, cool. Give me. All right, there we go. This sucks. Give me a few seconds. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And welcome back, everyone. Sorry, I just needed to get a drink and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's jump right back into it. So we're gonna squash all of this, but I don't want these commits to be here. So what I'm going to do is implementing bug fixes around the permissions. These include the following fixes. And then reformat all functions. I didn't create that ticket. Terribly sorry. We're clicking on this one. We're going to sort by the ID. So smallest first. And I wish there was a quick way just to copy these links. And don't forget to drop, everyone! Exclamation point, drop, followed by your favorite emoji. We've got to beat that that Nightbot. Nightbot's not been doing very well tonight, which is good news for us. One, two, three, four, and this will be the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right. So that's been done. And then what we want to do is npm run prod, and we want to push these prod values up. Ooh, my raspberries have arrived. Oof. I got 2 of those bots at once. Hang on. All right, cool. And all right, so git status, git add, everything, git commit, release 0.31.37, I do believe. Yeah, 37. And git push. All right, so what else did I want to do? Let's go back to my documentation. So we've run end to end. We were happy with it. It was running perfectly fine. We've done the test locally. Check our screenshot with the end-to-end tests. Jump into here. We want to jump into NearBeach. We want to jump into the test results, shakeout, admin. And we're just going through and we're having a quick look, making sure there is nothing popping up. So this is good. All of this is loaded perfectly fine. We're going to do the dark admin too. We're mainly looking for anything that is out of the ordinary. Yeah, one day we'll set this up to be a lot more thorough. Alright, I am happy and I love that profile picture. Okay, cool. So we've done that. Make sure the branch is being pushed into the origin. Yep, alright, Circle CI. So these are running. I wonder if those, so I did contact them, but yeah, they're still, hopefully that doesn't, no, they're finished, that's just a bug on the front. Alright. I think these will pass, judging from the fact that everything else is passing. Alright, I'm just closing all of that. Yeah, we're doing the release now. So if we go to GitHub, we want NearBeach. No. Alright, cool. Develop has been pushed 2 minutes ago. We're going to do a compare and pull request. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this. Sorry, I should zoom in so you guys can see. So we've got bug fixes. We are currently focusing on improving the permissions. This is the first release dealing with the permission improvements. Alright, so now I just gotta go through this again. Cut, paste, cut, paste. So this is the joys of administration work. This has to be done. Otherwise, later on when you forget something and you're stating it hasn't been fixed and you're scratching your head being like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Or you put in a bug that doesn't work properly or doesn't describe the issue. Alright, I'm going to copy all those, create pull request. 45 files changed. Alright, the backend's done. We're just going to wait for the front end. Shouldn't take too long. I do want to wait for that to happen. So yeah, backend. I don't think we've had any issues. In your opinion, how important is this type of documentation? Is it different if you're working on a very solo project, asking not for a friend? Alright, so what I've got here is a bunch of bugs and stuff like that. I'm going to say yes. because it becomes really, really annoying if you don't sort of archive your bugs and so forth like that, because one, you clutter up your dashboard. So for example, I've got like current issues that shows all the current bugs and stuff like that. You don't want it cluttering up this. And two, having really good sort of bugs and so forth like that, so other people can replicate it, gives the ability for other people to try and fix it. So yeah. As for other bits of documentation, documenting your code, yes, I highly recommend it. I tend to document my code quite often. I'm getting better with NearBeach, doing it in NearBeach. I do need to sit down and really thoroughly document NearBeach's code. I had hoped you said something entirely different, but I know. Documentation is only... sorry, I skipped a couple of words there. Documentation is important and not only for bug tracking. Yeah. So I also have documentation here to help people install NearBeach and so forth like that. And I've got to extend it because currently I've got basic usage and it's very, very light. I need to extend it to be like, all right, here's this, here's an example and so forth like that. So yeah. All right, 2 checks have passed. Yep. We're gonna merge. And how are you, Ramforth? Hopefully you're going well. We don't want to delete that branch. We want to click on this. We want to click on creating a release. We then want to go 0.31.37. 0.31.37. We want to paste those bug fixes. Click on that little code because it also pulls in our commits. And you're always going well. Oh, that's great to hear. Yes, I am too. Am going well. And Socks here is falling to sleep slowly. She's calmed down. She was pacing before, which is really annoying. But you seem to be absolutely steaming ahead. Oh yeah, yep. I know what to do when I want to fix stuff. A lot of the times, and my secret trick here is a lot of the times where I need to think about something, I do it off stream. Because I will do... Actually, I've got my tablet. Let me draw this on the tablet now. This is me pondering. And I do that while staring at the screen for about 20 to 40 minutes sometimes. Just thinking about some of the harder problems. It makes very boring streaming. So yeah. Anyway, don't forget to drop everyone, exclamation point drop, followed by your favorite emoji. I am going to do this dancing dinosaur. I've been coding my not at all famous Twitch chatbot, and I've managed to integrate it with my own Ollama AI server. Oh, nice. So what does your chatbot do? Does it chat back? Okay, so I need to just publish this release. Alright, so NearBeach 3137 is going to be deployed in half an hour, approximately. I don't know why I typed in Embraco. It does chat back. Oh, nice. It's essentially Chat GPT. Oh, nice. And this is just another part of the administration where I'm notifying users what's happening. So we've got 5 bugs we want to solve. We've got 13 in the queue. So I want to go 13. Oops. We're scheduling 5 bugs to fix. These stay the same because we haven't really added much code. We've done a release 18th. Today's the 23rd. So that was 5 days ago. Alright, so Wednesday I did a release. Save and publish. So yeah, the reason why I do that is people will visit the blogs on NearBeach. which I do monthly blogs, and it'll update them and be like, hey, this was updated on this day, we did a release, and here's the bug counts and so forth like that. You must, yeah. Are you about 30-40 seconds away? Like lag? Because yeah, that happens to me. I'm always about 40 seconds behind the US. It's a GPT, but a private one, so I don't rely on OpenAI. It runs on my old computer and calculates response using my graphics card. It's nothing big, but for me, it's an accomplishment. Fair enough. It's also something you can write on your CV and talk at job applications with and stuff like that. So yeah, I have, for most of my programming career, I've always brought up NearBeach and been like, oh yeah, I had to solve this problem with NearBeach. I did this, and so forth like that. And exactly, it doesn't need to be big. If you've learnt something, you've learnt something. And that's awesome. I already have the perfect job, not looking to swap or progress. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, no, it is something that you can put down on your CV. If you start playing around with stuff and so forth, you can talk to people about it, and so forth like that. It is, yeah, it is awesome. Do you stream Ramforth? I'll give you a follow anyway. Yeah, nocturnal. I only laugh because it's true. Alright, so I'm gonna apply these as fixes so they get out of my queue. Oh, fair enough. Yep. Don't worry about sticking to one topic. I jump around all the time on my stream. I am sometimes not that focused. I try and be. I'm a lot better than I was. But yeah, I get distracted all the time. Alright, custom fields. Sorry, you get to see behind the scenes whenever I do a release of what I've got to actually do. So we've just released this, we've archived it. Alright, cool. So now we're up to 0:31:38. Ooh. God, this is going to be very long release and stuff like that. All the streams I have seen here are development streams and has always been on point. Just getting the right name. I would like to point out one of my friends. Stephen Griffin does work a lot on like a particular project for a stream, but there will be times where he will stop and start talking to chat or answer questions and so forth like that. So yeah. You don't just oh well, tonight it has been really focused, but there's been times where I'm like looking up random stuff, I'm talking random stories and stuff like that. So yeah. I can't focus on one topic for too long. Alright, so with this we've got 5, that particular one. We've just done our release. I've just updated that. I am happy with this. I am going to see the actions. This is all working perfectly fine. This is cool. Yeah, this is... Once it deploys the static files, that takes about 20 to 30 minutes. The triggering the Docker build is instant, and then the Docker build takes about 4 minutes, I think. Alright, so a release will happen today. Or tonight. Alright, I'm going to close that because I have it in the thing. All right, so one thing we've got to do is reformat the functions and stuff like that. I don't think this is the cleanest sort of solution. If I could get the extra functions into the quarks and then deal with it that way, that would be good. Because this doesn't look good, if that makes any sense. It looks terrible. So, yeah. But I'm going to do that another day, but first, model change. So this is probably a terrible bug report, and I should have written this out to be a lot better. So currently there's some consistency with the models. It makes sense to use notes instead of history. Best to update the reference to history. That is terrible. We'll need to fix the permissions. Yeah, this is absolute. I must have been really tired when I wrote this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it. Currently we have an inconsistency when it comes to notes/history within the models.py. And then what we could do is we go minimize all of this, open up this, open up NearBeach, open up this, and we just scroll down to down here, and we're like, grab these lines, we go into here, code block, paste it in, do that, and then please note Kanban comment, Kanban history, and task history are all the notes functionality. We should rename these to Kanban note, project note, and task note. Considering we're calling them notes in the front end, I'm going to call them notes in the database too. That way it makes sense going from the back end to the front end and from the front end to the back end. Anyway, my friend just texted me about raspberry bushes. Go. We also have another bug where we've got to include, so the generic function, no extra permissions for history, notes, and organization. Currently don't have history permission for organizations and other sort of bugs and so forth like that. So yeah, we're going to hit two birds with one stone here. And I am going to go git flow feature start extend extra permissions. All right, cool. And there we go. It is done. We're now on a new branch, and what we want to do is, I don't know if this is going to be one migration file or two, and it might actually have to be two. So sometimes I can rename these fields and it will pick it up and everything's hunky-dory, and at the same time I can add in fields, but sometimes it doesn't. So we are going to try and hope for the best. All right. So other things we've got to do. Sorry about that. Trying to scroll one particular way. Actually, I'm going to undo what I've just done. All right, and we're going to go in as dark admin, but I'm going to log in as. So I've got specific containers and stuff like that. If you're wondering what I'm doing, just so I can jump from container to container. All right. So let's have a look at objects. So we need task. We've got Kanban board. We've got that permission for the notes, like right here. Can't edit that one. That's great. Find object. List all objects. Request for change. Doesn't have a note functionality. And that makes sense. Requirements do have notes. So we definitely need to put them in for requirement. Oh, one problem is if I do it here, it's gonna save it. Okay. So we need requirement. Okay. Now, the other thing is, if we actually go to a requirement item also has their own notes. And I'm kind of leaning on, we add a note in. Let's go to network. Submit note. This goes to add notes. I know it's not going to work here because this is a forbidden method. But if we'll go to add notes, I'm just wondering. Yep. Yeah, we can do this. So we can actually do it so we can set permissions at requirement items. And you might be asking, why do you want those different levels of permissions? You might have a read-only user where you only want them to sort of do stuff on the requirement items. So if you have a requirement, you might want to lock off this to a bunch of people, but it'll also have a bunch of little tiny requirement items, which are literally broken down to a small sort of stage, what the user requirements are. And you might want your client to actually comment on these. So yeah. So requirement items do have them. Projects we've got, tasks we've got, and Kanban we've got. So it looks like request for change doesn't have, change tasks. Don't have note. Oh, no, they got descriptions. They don't have notes. All right. Hold on, sorry, I'm losing my track of where I'm going. So I'll need requirement and requirement items in there. So. And it's just as simple as doing something like that. Okay, and then we just rename these. And we're going to break everything right away. The reason why we're going to break everything right away is we haven't double checked everywhere else where we're making these changes. A simple find and checking code will actually solve that problem. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to go back here and I want to go Git status. We're only doing that, so we want Python 3 manage make migrations. Was permission set Kanban comment renamed to permission? Yes. Sweet, you picked that up. Was permission set project history renamed to yes? Was permission set task history renamed to no? This is the bug which I was saying about. And then yes. Got the first two. I don't know why it didn't get the third one. So we're just migrating stuff. This is definitely going to break stuff. And we've hit ads. Okay. Yes. Yes. No. Ad break, sweetie. Ad break. Go back into bed. There we go. Yes. You got to entertain those who don't have ads through Turbo or subscribing. Yes. They come here to see you, socks. All right, about 50 seconds left. All right. You gonna look at the camera, sweetie? You're like, no, not really. You're gonna look over here, say hi to the camera. Welcome them back from the ad break. All right, welcome back, everyone. You're gonna say welcome back, socks? No? All right. She's like, what? No. All right, so what we had was Kanban, I've already forgotten, oh God, my brain sometimes. Kanban comment. So we're looking up Kanban comment. So this one is not needed. So we do have Kanban comment used in a couple of places. So if extra permission equals history, all right, for this one, we just do that. The migration file, that's perfectly fine. We're not worried about that. So Kanban comment, this is a initialization. That's perfectly fine. Authentication views. Kanban comment will now become Kanban note. So with project history will become note. Note, we need our requirement note equals 1. And then requirement item note equals 1. Sorry, I keep closing it. And I'm not meant to. All right, sweet. So Kanban comment 111. That's perfectly fine. Oh no, wait, we need to change these to note. And then we've got requirement note equals 1, requirement item note equals 1. Sorry, it's because escape for Vim goes back into, navigation mode or whatever it is. And I keep stupidly hitting escape. All right, don't need to worry about that. Authentication views. So yeah, this isn't, it doesn't take too long to actually do this. I never learn. I'm going to open up this. Yeah, I think this is not needed anymore. So initial authentication views. I'm just going to open it up like this. So requirement note is 1, requirement note item is 1. All right, cool. That's fine. Permission set. Let's open up this one. All right. And we're going to have to update the front end too. And the reason why, sure, you can add in a translation layer and all that. The reason why is I like to be consistent with my naming convention from the front end and the back end. All right, update requirement note equals form.clean data. Oops. Like so, we're going to yank this line because I'm going to go item. Like so. All right. Oh, this code looks terrible. The hell? I think a linter got to this. We've had a few issues where linters are being like, oh, these are too long, and I'm like, well, I can't do anything about it. And then it changes how this is meant to flow. Okay. Anyway. Ooh, all right. We're gonna have to change the Kanban comment model. So Kanban comment in here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Kanban comment model. Kanban note model. Once again, we're trying to keep it consistent. We're just going to replace that all. That will work. Okay. We also in here, we should have project history model, and that will be project note model. I'm going to replace all of that. And then project underscore history should become project underscore note. And then we've got task history model. That will become task note model. And then we've got task history task note. So yeah, everything should be a lot better now. Okay, cool. Let's look at Kanban history. Oh, it wasn't, it was Kanban comment. All right, so we've only got it in 2 places. One we're changing it from the old name to the new name, and one when we initialize the database from a long time ago. This is one of those things where I really should have deleted the database. So for those that don't know, back in August 2020, yeah, 2020, I was like, screw it, I can rebuild NearBeach, and I deleted 95% of the code. It should have been 100% of the code. I should have just scrapped it all, archived it, being like, no, I can build something better. And which I have. I've built something a lot better that has surpassed what NearBeach was originally at. So, yeah. And then hopefully we'll get it to the point where it's extremely stable and people like it and stuff like that. So, yeah. So now we want project history. So we've only got it in 2 different places, and we've got it in this weird place. So user extra permissions, get user permissions, type, project history, we want project notes. And once again, it's only in 2 different places. Let's look at task history. And it's only in a couple of places. So yeah, it looks like we've pretty much done the majority of the heavy lifting now. So this should all, in theory, just work. npm run prod. Alright, so that's run. Let's actually hit debug. Let's go bang into the back end. Let's go refresh. Ooh. Something didn't work. No, don't worry. I accidentally put a breakpoint in. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in as a team leader. I am going to change it to dark theme. Looks like everything's working. What I'm going to do is I'm going to npm run e2e. Going to double check it. The good thing about having these end-to-end and unit tests and so forth like that is I'm a little bit more confident with my testing and the code at the end of the day. I do need to extend a lot of these tests and so forth like that, but that will just take time. So I'm hoping towards the end of the year, when I get some time off, I'll sit down and spend 1 day or 2 days. I might make a big stream of it, where I just go through and just write as many tests as possible. So, yeah. Alright. Whoop, ah. Oh, this is taking forever. I do apologize. Oh, hang on. Error, go to page. Error aborted. Maybe frame was detached. Sorry, I've probably had. Tell you what, I'm gonna hit stop. I'm gonna hit this. And I'm going to redo these tests. Yeah, I thought I was going to pick up something, but Lex just took it. Alright, we have problems. So, I'm just looking at failed. These are just Firefox, which it could be that Firefox one bug. Yeah, it's just that one bug. So if I open up a bunch of these, fix that one bug. It is a soft thing. It's one of those things where I'm just like, I expected in Firefox now. All right, cool. And then I want to run Python 3 manage test. So what's this doing? It's doing the backend. It's doing all the unit tests. Boom, we've hit issues. Ooh, problem installing fixture. Yes. Very much like a problem installing the fixture. So what I want to do is I want to git status. Remove static. Git status. Git add. Git commit. Migrated. Update to the database. Renamed the permission set extra permission fields and added note permissions in for requirements and requirement items. So I'm just going to git push that. Right. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the database. I'm going to git checkout main. All right. I'm going to go Python 3 manage migrate. Very simple. I am going to go and say Python. I'm going to go Python 3 manage load data NearBeach fixtures. I'm going to do the no setup first. I'm going to go and git checkout git branch git checkout feature extend extra permissions. I'm going to go Python 3 manage migrate. So that's going to apply the migrations to it. And then I'm going to go Python 3 manage dump data format JSON indent 2. And then we're going to go NearBeach fixtures. And we're just going to replace it. Then we're going to go git checkout main again. And we're going to remove the database. We're going to go Python 3. We're going to do this again. Manage, migrate. The reason why we've got to do it again is we've got to migrate the other ones and so forth for that. I should try and build in a script to actually do this automatically. So Python 3 manage load data, NearBeach fixtures, NearBeach basic setup, git checkout, this one. And then what we want to do is Python 3 manage migrate. So we made those tiny changes to that and we're all happy. And then what we need to do is we need to Python 3 manage dump data, format is JSON, indent is 2. We want to format it into NearBeach fixtures, and then the NearBeach basic. And then we go Python 3 manage test. So what we've done is we've made those migrations to the fixtures. The fixtures should now fit into here. Now we do have an error. We have one error. Unsupported lookup. Task history for foreign key on the field is not permitted. All right. So I'm gonna go git status. git add, git commit, update to fixtures to match new database migrations. I'm going to go git push. So that's been pushed. We're going to smush everything down and do all that kind of fun stuff that we did before. All right, so we have an issue where we have task history somewhere in the code. So we got it there and there. I'm going to untick the file mask. Got it all in those. And then we got it in the unit. Got an old. Alright, so we got it in old stuff. Okay. Let's find out where it's. All right, test correct object data with forms. NearBeach, all right, so we have it wrong somewhere. So it's probably somewhere in here. Oh, whoops. Alright, there's no history in here. So you add notes, form data. So we're after add notes. We're adding a note. So data list, add bug, add this, all of that. So add notes. Okay, NearBeach test views, test. So it's this. We're saying task history. Unsupported lookup, task history for foreign key or join field not permitted. Ooh, hold on. What I'm going to do, I need to jump in as team leader. So I will change the theme. I'll jump into a task. I'm going to jump into the notes. I'm going to go adding a simple history note. Yes. All right. So internal server error. All right, we want to go to object permission again, line 85. Got the generic permission, so I'm going to put something onto here and we're going to hit this again, submit note. And hey Aiden, how are you going? Hopefully you're going well. I'm not even hitting that. Alright, I'm going to put a I know why I'm not hitting it. I don't have debug mode running. Okay, let's submit note. We've hit that. You're doing good? Oh, that's good to hear. Uni started. Oh, fair enough. How are your classes? Do you have a good schedule? Quit the nightmare job? Fair enough. Don't blame you there. Oh, extra permissions passed through history. Alright, I'm gonna delete some. Actually, no, I think I've got to keep that in. Alright, no, I know what's gone wrong. Alright. That's it. I've got to rename these attributes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go note. Note, and note, because history no longer exists. Quite good. Oh, nice. Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, all bunched up onto. Yeah, I like that. I just had a super boring system modeling lecture. Hopefully that one gets better during the tutorial class. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I remember when I went down to part-time because I got a job at university. So I went down to part-time and stuff like that, and that was fairly good. Got lucky. Ah, fair enough. But yeah, having those extra days off and stuff like that would be pretty good. Man, I remember university days. Alright. So I've changed that extra permission to note. So if I go submit note, I've got it in debug mode still. If I go submit note, extra permission should be note. So if I go in here and I hit this, so if I hit play, I should also get rid of that other. Hang on a second. There you go. Ah. Cool. And I'm gonna hit play. I can get rid of this now. I can get rid of this because now it's checking note. I should also check history underscore history with that. So old name, project history. Alright, cool. That's perfectly fine. If I do that, let's double check everything. So, change task permission. Change tasks don't have notes. Organization permission. Let's open up this one. Organization note. Oh, I didn't put, I just realized I didn't put organization into, oh, is this going to be another migration? At this particular point. Oh, ad break. Okay, let's catch up with chat. Actually, I better have this screen on because knowing me, I will continue working, leaving the ad time on. Hang on, I'm just catching up with chat. UML diagrams. Oh, one of those again. Oh, yeah. Yep. I don't mind them, but yeah. And class diagrams and other ones. I don't think I've ever made one. I have. Then again, I'm on architecture. I barely know how to make them. I did some before, but it's annoying. Yeah, I had to make them in my last job to show how something works and stuff like that. So I essentially built a API sort of thing and had something on another website contact it. It was a lot of work. Something you avoid doing for work. Fair enough. That's good. The course leader said, as software engineers, I will have to do them often. I also somehow became a student rep. Well, congratulations and welcome back, everyone. All right, so I'm going to put that one in. I'm going to go Python 3, manage, make migrations. Python 3, manage, migrate. It means that we've got to now redo our fixtures, but it's going to be really easy because we're just one migration to do. We can make those fixtures really easily, or should be. Fingers crossed. So, anyway, let's fix up everything first, though. So we want underscore history. So return has no permission. Okay. Oh, this is requirement item. So yeah, we do want to fix that up. So old project and all right, cool. So we should have fixed up everything like that. I've drawn diagrams, but never matches what you call one of them ad hoc boxes and arrows. Sounds like my bad diagrams. Also wanted to get accepted for this. Oh, okay. What is it? Oh, okay. The university I went to had something similar. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a lot of database diagrams. I've done these before. But the one I really like is so what you do is and I'll zoom in. Is in the office. Actually, no. Where is it? What was it? They in their chair. Here. It's been a while since I've actually done these. Yes. No. I made something similar for a coworker because people kept asking me where that particular coworker was, and I was like, all right, cool, here's the diagram. And sorry, I think I had it even ruder. I think I had I don't know. Something like that. So yeah. I remember a class I did once, we had to act out the instructions to get into the room and into your seat. Okay. Anyway, going back in with this. So if I hit submit note now, that submits. If I hit delete note, yep, that works perfectly fine. So yeah, we just didn't carry through everything. Who is Mike Meredith? All right, so that should be done. Now, one thing I could potentially do is I could remove the database. I could Python 3 manage test. I could actually do a test to make sure it will run, because it might run for it. Yeah, it runs so far. All right, but I got to fix up the fixtures anyway, otherwise they'll get too far behind. The lecture meme collection is extensive. Oh, all right. We didn't have any of those when I was studying. Actually, no, I lied. There was one meme group, Facebook group, and stuff like that, but you know, no one did anything with it. Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to go Python 3 manage migrate. So it migrates everything in. I then want to go Python 3 manage load data. NearBeach fixtures, NearBeach basic setup. Python 3 manage migrate. Cool. Python 3 manage dump data. Format will be JSON indent. Will be 2. And it'll be NearBeach fixtures, and it'll be the basic setup. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to do it for the base, no setup too. Python 3 manage migrate. Python 3 manage load data. NearBeach fixtures, no setup. Just making sure I don't need a migration. And then we want dump data. And then we go Python 3 manage test, just to make sure everything's still working. Yes, this is the game's soundtrack. Yeah, this particular song's a bit... There you go. Yeah, yep, fair enough. Why do I have this type of music? Yeah. Hey, John, how are you? I hope you're going well. So it is the Heartbound soundtrack. Maybe remove it from the playlist. Yeah, potentially yes. I haven't actually fully created a playlist yet. I should. That would be as simple as add to playlist, add new playlist, songs to play. And then what one was it? It was that one, 4F. And then what I can do... Remove from playlist. There we go. Easy done. Alright. To be fair, he could be doing it just to annoy the computer science with AI students. Edinburgh, if it was JS, agree. JS is, in fact, I use it a lot. But yeah, JS definitely does have its quirks. So yeah. Then again, I don't care what language I use. Yeah. Alright, so we've just deleted everything and all that kind of stuff. What I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to remove the database and do Python 3, manage, migrate, Python 3, manage, load data, NearBeach, fixtures, NearBeach, basic setup. Alright, cool. And I'm just double checking, yeah, all of those passed. I'm all happy. So, use JavaScript a ton. Oh, it's useful, yeah. I use a fair bit of languages now. Yeah, I've been using a fair bit of languages. Like, I will say I do enjoy C# now. Yeah, I think the main issue was I just didn't know how to read the debug messages properly. Like when I came across an error or something like that and it showed quite a lot of different things going wrong, I just didn't know how to read it and it was a lot of text to sort of read. I mean, Python has the same issue too. Python will spit out everything so that you can actually find the root cause. And I think once I started learning how to actually read that properly and understand it, yeah, I think that was the only hurdle I had. Use Rust or Go and use WASM. I haven't used WASM yet. So, yeah. If you're doing, well, I'm hoping with WASM they do bring in other different languages, but you've also got .NET, ASP.NET, .NET, C#, frontend. There is something. There is something, but I don't know if it's supported anymore. .NET frontend framework. Blazor. There is Blazor. I have not used this though. Yeah, I've been meaning to give it a shot. I will be using a lot of .NET this semester. Yeah, fair enough. Microsoft PHP. Yeah, it's Microsoft Java. So it's heavily based off the Java syntax and stuff like that. However, with the latest .NET, they've changed some things. So nowadays, you don't need to do what you need to do with namespace. So .NET namespace. So you used to do that for your namespaces. Now it's this. So you got the namespace, you just create it at the top. And then you got all this code, which isn't so indented across. Talking about ASP. Yeah, I don't know enough about ASP. So, yeah. For me, ASP and .NET are like just one congealed monster. But, alright, team leader. Let's bump in. Let's change the profile. Let's go dark theme. Alright, sweet. So, we've got everything up and running. So, we should have the history done. We now need to do the front end of this. We might be using in web dev class. Oh, nice. From what I remember, it was Microsoft's answer to PHP. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. They have changed .NET quite a bit, from what I hear. Especially when they went to the .NET cores and stuff like that. I got a co-worker at work who talks about how it used to work and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I know when I go to legacy software, it works different. Active server page or something like that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can't say, I think I jumped on .NET when it was like .NET 3.1. So anything before that, I'm just like, eh. Alright, picture alert. We need to key in the new fields into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close all tabs. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to open up this. I'm going to open up source. I'm going to open up JavaScript. I'm going to open up the components. I'm going to open up the permissions. And then I'm going to go new permission set. Is fine. Single permission properties. That's just the single permission. Permission information. And this is where we've got the extra permissions down here. So we've got the document, we've got the Kanban note, we've got the project, we've got the task note. What we want is requirement note model. This dot permission set results 0 fields dot requirement note. What I'm going to do, just copy and paste that because I am just going to go item note because it's essentially the same. And then organization note model is this dot permission set results 0 dot fields dot organization note. Alright. Talking of which, I have to go to web dev class now, so catch your next stream. Yep, thank you very much, Aiden, for coming. And enjoy your class. I think I used one of the first versions of VB.NET when all the docs you found was VB6. Oh god. Have a good time zone. Oh, yep, thank you very much. I will be finishing up stream in a couple more minutes. So, yeah. God, I had to use VB. Well, this is going 12 years ago. So, actually, I'd rather not talk about it. So, yeah. Let's just say I needed to use it to decrypt something. And I'll leave it at that. Your imagination will do wonders. Alright, permission set. So what we want is, let's go full permissions. Let's go down. We don't have those out yet. So what we want, and we need to actually save these too. So what we want to do is we want to scroll to object permissions, no extra permissions. So I kind of want to put these in alphabetical order. So document we want to keep, Kanban, so, all right, here. So I want A to 6 plus 1 is 7. So we want requirement note model on requirements. And then list of choices, yep, update property value, yep. All right, cool. And then what I want to do is once again yank those but I just want to put in item on requirement items. Okay, and then organization, element OP. So that will be organization node model. I have to use VB. I don't want to talk about it. Yep. I need that on a t-shirt. I remember going on with a rant with my friend. Because I would be doing all of this stuff, and then all of a sudden I had a message box that would pop up and say, all right, the work is done, which means I can then touch the computer again. Because if you touch the computer whilst the script was running, it would just cause some weird issues. Anyway, wasn't touching the computer or anything like that, and then all of a sudden it actually crashed on that message box. And it was probably, it didn't crash all the time, it probably crashed 1 in 100 times. And it was such a frequent thing, I started complaining about my friend about it, and my friend's like, I've never seen that happen before, and annoyed the hell out of me because I kept coming across these weird bugs. Sounds like using Selenium. Yep. Update property. Alright, so we should npm run prod. I'm just running prod very, very quickly. And then, ooh, toggle bit is not on. Okay. Alright. No problem. So I'm just seeing who we're gonna raid next. Alright. Not a problem. Pre-rolls are still off for another 15 minutes. So I'm gonna refresh. So I'm going to change the word comments to notes. Yep, and that's it. And we're just going to do that as a find and replace. Cool, done. All right, I'm going to call it there tonight. Let's find who we're gonna raid. Yeah, toggle bits.
Like the biggest spenders these days are the Asians.
The group script on it.
All right, let's raid. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. It has been wonderful. I lost my train of thought. I got to go to sleep soon anyway. Yeah, it's been wonderful. The permissions are coming along. I feel like these next 5 issues will hopefully be solved soon. Hopefully I'll have time tomorrow to set them up, but I am doing client work tomorrow night when I get home. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much, everyone, and I do hope you enjoy the next stream. So yeah, thank you very much.